I don't have any elixirs running on anybody either. That is a poorly laid plan. Let's take a look at you, bucko. Invulnerable. I see. Bone chills all nearby creatures. Sick. So all my melee characters? Nice. Reaction to consume a sacrificial necromite and gain a Reaper's reward. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, let's take a look at Finger of Death. Holy shit, come on. There's 2 instances of immutable form, huh? It's kind of just slightly powered up Catherick. AC. Knowing that he can eat these guys for that Finger of Death bullshit, I do actually think I need to go over and try to kill them fucking immediately. I think. Let me think. I have made this immediately harder on myself than it needed to be by not having Gale and Shadowheart. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw this oil flask. And then I'm gonna have the Cambion blast each one with fire. And I'll jump over and try to kill one. The Brain Dogs will go. I'll get a couple more turns. I'll send Lae'zel after the Mind Flayer. And I'll try to have Jaheira race over to Aelin. Lae'zel will probably drink a potion of jumping, a potion of vaulting. So... Wait, Oil them in a way where there's still a spot that I can get to. Yes. Oil those boys up. Okay. That only put oil on the ground. Did not actually give them a status effect. What is the range of this? If you fly... Oh, you can fly quite far. Don't block Ryder's movement, though. Fly here. I need you to be able to hit that other... There we go. Good. Really good. Okay, that killed one of them outright. Did shit damage to that one. That one's on fire.
To push my luck again.
All right, Ryder. Jump over. You still get extra attack. And you crit. Don't think there's a... I don't want to be too close to him and get bone chilled. I'm guessing it might just be only on this platform. Oh shit, we could go this way. Oh, avoid that fire.
On my way.
Go over here. Go there. The Donut of Merkel. And then go like, yeah, just like run up on this thing. Oh, it is gonna blow up, I guess. Oh, too late. Your turn is done. Your turn is done.
Way.
I figured they would dash. Oh. They're going not the direction that... Are they gonna come over for me? They're coming after me? It's actually so fucking good for me. Tasty himbo brain. That's so good for me. Alright. Bonus action. Drink one of Will's potions of vaulting. He has many of them. Then... Oh, but if you drink it, you can't jump on the same turn because I'm a dumbass. Fuck, I should have used the gift.
They all have to race over there because there's barely enough for one of them.
I'm such a dipshit. She has this. Oh, man, am I dumb. I can't even action surge to save this because... I wish you could. I wish you could use an action for something that takes a bonus action. Because I think you can do that. In the tabletop game. That's fine. The potion is drank. She can get up there next turn. For this turn, can you reach it to maneuvering attack it if you move your maximum movement and don't try to shoot from there? Maneuvering attack for Jaheira would be perfect here. Oh, No, I have the range units. All right, we're just gonna have to move you forward and hope that it's the right. I don't know why. That's not gonna help me. Fuck it, I'll action surge and dash if I have to. Can you land a maneuvering attack from there? Nope. Fine. Moving around this spot sucks. That low ground disadvantage is brutal. So I have to hit this. Use force maneuver on an ally. Hold on, I want to make sure that Jaheira is in range for that force maneuver technique. So let me run her
Not pinned down just
up
yet.
this way.
Swift
All right.
and lethal.
Try again. I know you don't have a good chance to hit, but there isn't anything I can do about that, so just gotta flip the coin. Fuck yes. Excellent.
Not but another harvest.
There's still a long ways to go, man. No, don't go up there. Trying to cheese it with a jump, but she just doesn't have much. Oh, it's a little bit farther. It's a little bit farther than what she can get. Just run and jump.
I am fury. I am death.
On a 16 on a failed save's not bad. Whoa. What the fuck was that? It killed all the intellect devours. Except for one that survived with 4 hit points. Oh, and oh. Pull all nearby creatures towards you. 50-meter range. Gaze of the Dead frightens as well. Because of course it does. But he also hit the Mind Flare for like a big damage because it failed. Lae'zel succeeded. Jaheira succeeded. Will succeeded. The Intellect Devourers failed, killed, withered away, failed. Cambion saved. Necromite failed, killed. And I failed and only took 7 because I have necrotic resistance. Okay. All right. Well, that Mind Flayer just got intensely weakened. Well, actually, and that maneuvering shot actually hit pretty hard. Yeah, I got 21 damage out of that attack, so. Will. What are we gonna do, buddy? Doesn't have fire resistance. It does have cold resistance. Obviously, it has necrotic resistance. Poison immunity. Could hex it. Doesn't really matter with the necrotic resistance. I'd honestly rather lose. Silence could be really interesting here. I don't know if he's really casting spells or not, but I do wonder about silencing him. Oh, fuck. I could have just Dimension Doored. Literally just could have Dimension Doored over to her. Might actually still do that. Her turn is coming up. Oh, I didn't do your Fiendish Resilience. I think I can do that anytime on your turn. Yeah, it's going to be necrotic damage. No particular reason. No particular reason for that. What does Smother do? I think we're getting Evard's Black Tentacles out right in the center of this fucker, too. Since he can't move. Probably throw up a Fire Shield. How many spells is that? This doesn't cost a spell slot because it's on his necklace. If I Dimension Door and Fire Shield and then run him into melee and then we just let it rip. This doesn't require concentration, so you just get the benefits of it for 10 turns. So if he gets fucking slaughtered, then it's fine. It's either that or we give it... I don't think Silence is going to help us. Blindness would, but the Smothering from Evard's Black Tentacles kind of does the same thing, and it doesn't give him a save. Yeah, let's Dimension Door. I'm gonna go get her right now. You gotta be shitting me. What does it give for the range on this? Really? It should be further than that. I think it's like 400 feet in the base game. Oh, this is also going to be my action, so I can't help her this turn anyway. Well, might have a plan for that. Okay. All right, so it claims Will can't reach, so let's run him forward. Almost his max run distance.
Fleet of foot.
We'll save a little bit just in case. Now Dimension Door yourself to her. Oh, that's just barely going to work, I think. Oh, it's going to be tight. Okay, how about this? Hold on. Before you do that, do the thing I was thinking about doing, which is bonus action, drink my last potion of speed. Now, I have no doubt that you can get there after you appear. Boom. Help her with your other action. No longer soul caged, so she can get her full turn. And then maybe get away from her so the Mind Flayer can't cone us all with a Mind Blast. I don't want you to get up there, but I do want you to go like right here. Just has to survive the fight. I believe. I believe in her. I mean, I have to do that in order to make him vulnerable. So, like, you know, it is what it is. You fucking motherfucker. Don't waste all your smites on me, please. Cannot believe she failed this saving throw. Fucking immediately. Oh, I got pulled away from the incubation. That was actually kind of a weird blessing. You're on fire. Oh my god. Holy shit, this is gonna be a pain in my ass. Fucking goddamn you, game. Okay, I see that little red tick in my movement, so move over just a little bit. Let's go body this piece of shit. Okay, excellent. Oh, they're fucking vulnerable to bludgeoning, aren't they? Yes. Yes, they are. Ryder is an excellent candidate for dealing with these guys. How much movement do I have? 14 meters. 5.7 to there. If you're not going to make it, you need to tell me. Okay, bust that up. Cambion gets a turn next. Oil of accuracy. Try not to put yourself in a position to get sucked off this platform and take a bunch of falling damage. So we'll back up a little bit. He's so big. Okay. I was going to be like, come on. He's so big. There's no way I can't hit his model somewhere. All right. Well, that 7 roll on the Invoker was disappointing. But oh man, look at that range. Look at that range. Probably should have tried to fly down and blast the Mind Flayer. That one Intellect Devourer, this is still alive. So brave. So brave. Stay here for now, actually. You have great range and coverage on stuff from here, so stay there. What's it gonna be, little buddy? Oh, dashing back down this way. That's pretty smart. That's probably what I would have done if I was you. Oh, well, that's you killing yourself. Oh, God, no, please. To do lethal damage. We don't need to leave any Intellect Devourers alive. Come on. Being frightened here is just... the worst thing that could have happened. Can I do alchemy mid-fight?
Blood comes easy these days.
Excellent.
What must be done?
I don't want to hit her. I'm really nervous about... The cone looks like it can hit the Mind Flayer and the Necromite without hitting her. Which is really what I need to happen. Fucking saved on his con save. You piece of shit. You fucking... Okay, I'm gonna hold off on it. I think Lae'zel can kill him.
Victory awaits.
Because Lae'zel can jump with the Potion of Vaulting still. What up, motherfucker? Goodbye. Okay, she's not dominated anymore. The Necromite's dead. Not enough movement. Okay. Why don't you bow me for a... goading attack. Don't care that I have... Oh my god. This one refunds my... Hold on. Does this one refund my die if it misses? None of these actually declare that they do that, and I don't remember which ones do and don't. That one says on a hit. Fuck it, do it anyway. Okay, I did save my... It doesn't cost you a superiority die. Alright. Tried to goad it, failed. We're out of stuff.
For the fallen.
You are frightened. Have your bonus action. I'm not going to let Hunter's Mark rip on him yet, because I want Ensnaring Strike chances to give advantage to other people. So for now, bonus action... 20 HP, little heal. Sure, 13. Good. What you got, buddy? Easy save, get fucked. And I did damage back to him. Lost my Hex. Oh, good. You put Lae'zel right where I wanted her. It's okay. We don't care about the Hex. It does necrotic damage, which he resists. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, friend. Since you seem to want everybody near you, I will acquiesce. It's annoying that you want that, by the way. It's very annoying. Fire shield, please. I said it would get tentacly up in here, and I meant it. Oh, that put it... Shit, that put us in the tentacles too, huh? That's not really where I wanted it, game, but you know what? I probably could have expected that that would be how you decided to interpret what I wanted. Do you have an elixir? Give me resistance to radiant damage as well. Sorry if I fucked up your whole plan with the tentacles, Aelin. Okay. Okay! Holy shit! Fucking 8d8 radiant damage on that Divine Smite crit. That's a third of his hit points gone. Holy fucking hell, dude. What's... It says not enough movement. I just want to know what my chance is going to be to hit. I'm sure it's not going to be good. I put the oil of accuracy on. I'm hoping that counts for... matters for something. You think I could stun him? What's his con? Is it kind of low? No. No, it's not. Not gonna bother with stunning strikes. That's not gonna be worth it. Let's just hit this. Jump across into the tentacles. I mean, actually, you know what? I'll try and stay out of the tentacles. I think I'm going to have to walk in range to hit him, though. Where are these at? Oh, they're right next to each other. All right, Chihira can get those. Yeah, we're going to have to walk into the tentacles to hit this guy. What can I do about getting it? Oh, 70%'s not bad. For Ryder, all things considered, 70%'s not that fucking bad.
No time for mercy.
We landed a hit. That's a pretty good turn for Ryder. Great. I think we'll just launch the fire from up here with advantage or with the high ground. Landed another crit. 30 damage isn't bad. We don't mind that.
Red in tooth and claw.
Can you Horde Breaker? Oh, nope, you cannot. That's fine. Can you just do that and then this? Fuck. Okay.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Head up here. Not ideal for you to be bone chilled, obviously. We don't love that for you.
Time to strike.
Can you shoot this thing as one action? Oh my god. I'm gonna need you to make a distracting strike. Pretty please. Fucking 40 damage on a crit. Oh, you're toast, buddy. You're actually just so fucking done. You're actually so fucking done. Hit me, I dare you. Oh. Why does that remove the distraction? That's horseshit. Of course I rolled a fucking nat 1.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
Injuries need tending.
Hello? Holy fuck. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course you smited Lae'zel. No, don't frighten Ryder. He's never done anything wrong in his life. Got some fire shield damage in, though. I saw the damage for the fire shield right there. That's cool. Should have known that he could cleave with the scythe, like, obviously. I guess. I don't know, Will, can you just kill it with Eldritch Blasts? Booming Blade isn't going to really help us that much. I think this would be at disadvantage if I did it. Oh, no. I think your best... It's at 60? I think your best chance at doing the maximum amount of damage to this guy is just going to be letting Eldritch Blast bolts rip twice. Oh, wait, you could True Strike him. While you're hasted. And then get advantage. And they all missed. I got him with 1. Cool. Rolled a 7 and a 3, huh? Fucking awesome. Knocked him off balance. Oh, I got him off balance. All right, Aelin. Do your shit. Smite his ass. Goodbye.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed! You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Oh, you're my escape route. That makes
Chosen
sense.
of Merkel is dead. Permanently, this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Oh, I'm gonna take it. Give me 1 second. I gotta wait for these hastes to wear off. Those potions of speed are so effective.
Anything of use?
Ketheric's defeated, but my father is taken. Onto the gate. We must tear him out of the Absolute's grasp.
I'll do my best. Oh, we got... Hold on. I'm
Best
gonna
be
leave
on my
Ketheric's body for later. Just to spite the Dream Visitor. No brain? Save just in case? Alright. You're right. You're right. Oh, Lae'zel. Please use second wind, for the love of God. Nice 19. You can go ahead and have one of those too. 15, pretty good. Okay, you're at about half, which is about what Ryder's at. You're fine.
Times at the ready.
I didn't use a single key point in that fight. That's disgusting. I'm mad at myself for that. Alright, let's pick up the silver knife.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I got an achievement too. What achievement did I get? Defeat the Apostle of Merkel before it consumes any necromites. Yeah, buddy. I read that thing's ability. I was like, that sounds fucked up. I don't want to deal with anything that says that it can do that. Grand Design, Invitation to Lord Gortash, The Absolute, and Invasion Plans. I think I've looked at these before. That's just a map. Let's read the Grand Design. Dictated to scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash, the Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceramorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command, an implacable army of Illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki and Illithirid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves, and we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. Click the next one. The Absolute End. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, and the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from Chult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Me too. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Lord Here Rillin, committee chair. Okay, some interesting and nerd books. Let me gather up my necromite treasures as well. Treasure. Okay, that's a candle. Money. Money and a gem. Money. Little money. Alright, Ketheric's body. I'll be taking that.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
They're just using magic that they didn't even make. That's not that big a deal.
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Okay. This wimpy loser had a +1 Warhammer? Please. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now that is a piece of equipment. Oh, man. Papa, I love you. Love from Iz. I'll go ahead and take that with me. Oh, there's a portal to the surface now. Oh, wait. Where... Did Aelin just bounce? Aelin appears to have just bounced. Alright, well, let's fuck off too then, shall we?
Better not be cursed.
Come, there are important matters to discuss.
Withers, what the fuck are you doing here?
Like your mind wants you dead. How'd you survive it? Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know, or know of more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
We'll save that for another time for now. Alright, Withers. What brings you to my humble tower abode that I got a portal out of? Oh. Oh, lots of people are here. Can I talk to Aelin first?
Very well.
Thou dawdlest.
Aelin!
Oh,
Isabel!
what have I done?
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
We're acquainted.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
It's a little crowded. Hilarious.
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Okay.
Very good. We look forward to it. Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
Okay. Is Zevlor up here? Halsin found his way out of camp, out from camp somehow.
In the curse. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Thaniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant. Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and the love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. But look at me. I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet.
A couple of healing spells would be
Besides,
fine.
Thaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. You don't have to worry about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
What's up, Halsin? How'd you get out of camp?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel to recover. They both lie dormant. like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side.
I'll be nosy with him.
Not what, who. But all in due course.
Fair enough. Ah, everybody's around, huh? Alright, Withers, let's talk to you.
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
I don't know. Ryder hasn't thought about it.
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer. Mind flayers are soulless. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
What if you just don't get him out of that crypt?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Does he just show up anyway?
No.
Fair enough.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness. Baal, Lord of Murder.
Yeah, you could answer
Myrtle,
that. I don't
Lord
think it
of
matters.
Bones.
I assume he
Once
just shows up
judged,
anyway.
Ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The alliance is reforged.
That's funny.
The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
All right. Fair enough. So where's Mole?
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Oh.
Defender of the people.
It's not chatter, huh? I'm gonna AFK for just a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Can't give up now.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I'm Miss Mole.
We're gonna find her, buddy. We're gonna find her, don't worry.
I need a quick word.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
She knows.
I'll keep an eye on the kids. Don't you worry.
Can't can't slow down.
What to pack and what to dump.
I'm gonna guess there isn't really anything to find up here at this point.
Those doors, any moment now.
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have tossed me back in the shadows.
You're one of us. No fist left behind.
I'm glad that's still the case.
The Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Singing a little holiday in the Mind Flayer colony downstairs.
That sounds slimy. Never mind your distasteful predilections. We need to talk about Wulbren.
What about him?
Wulbren and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have room powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose. With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Is he not standing right there?
I owe you an apology. Barkus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now.
Okay.
I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light.
Mm-hmm.
Tough, but fair. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
Who needs advantage? Just roll a natural 20.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick. Once the pinnacle of greatness, it's eating itself alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it. Bring every scrap of courage you have to Baldur's Gate. You'll need it for what's to come.
Okay, buddy.
I'll be seeing you at your camp.
Okay.
It's all coming together. I can hardly believe it.
Is there anybody else I should find and chat with? Perhaps
Here goes
over in the
nothing.
kitchen? Did I rifled through? I came through and took everything, right? Yeah.
Open up.
I don't know what happened to the table in here. Got some hovering objects. Potatoes. I guess there isn't really anything to find in here. Like, yeah, I could take some of this food, but 34, 48 camp supplies. I think I'm good.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
So that's an interesting thing to follow up on, maybe. Oh, what the fuck just happened there? Hello? What? Oh, I did click on that. There we go.
The sound of flesh echoes from further away, retreated beyond your reach.
Ah, nothing to do now, I suppose. Fair enough. Don't worry, guys. I'm coming back. We can leave.
Curse this heart of mine.
Who's up front?
What to do?
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Yeah, I was going to talk to Zevlor.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay.
Troops ready?
Ready enough?
Gods, I
The road to
can't
Baldur's
wait
Gate
to
is
be
west
back
of the
alone.
town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Okay. So Can I find Zevlor somewhere, or is he not here? Actual question. I'm just curious. I guess he could be back at Last Light. Let's go there really quick. Can you be quiet, buddy? So noisy. Dennis is here.
Good luck out there.
Thanks.
Whoever or whatever is causing that light is on our side. I have no doubt.
I don't think I've ever seen Harpers move so fast. What in the hells is going down at moonrise?
Something pretty crazy was going down. You had to look yourself? Okay. Is he around? I mean, like, the last we saw him was down below. But, like, not to be rude, but I also really only care about him if he's, like, recruitable. Because I think it'd be cool to have a paladin. But he might not be recruitable, at which point I'd... No offense to him, that's why I was looking for him. He's alive? Okay. He's not recruitable? Alright, then it doesn't matter. As long as he's fine, and I'm not gonna, like, miss an opportunity to have him hang out with me, then that's fine. I was... I'm waffling between, like, I think it would be cool to have Aelin, because I think she's obviously a paladin. She's got Lunar Smite. That'd be sick. So it's like, okay, Aelin could join us as a paladin, but she has Isabel, which is like, well, if they want to, like, fuck off and, like, be with each other and not get involved in the shitstorm I'm about to start, I understand. I get that. So Zevlor would be an excellent backup paladin. So I just wanted to make sure if he was hanging around somewhere that I didn't miss him. Anything else I should do, or should we head over to the road to Baldur's Gate? Comes with a supply background, so they were toying with him, making him recruitable. Dude, dead ass, I was trying. I was trying. I was totally trying. I gave him every possible opportunity to turn his back on all the fucked up shit he was doing and planning and come with me, but he was not interested. All right, everybody, dodge the fire. Good job. But yeah, if you say Zevlor's not recruitable, that's fine. Save and head to the road? Alright. Well, I'm going to go to camp, actually, is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to kind of...
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Yep, makes sense to me. Let's save. Let's camp now. Not delay. If you wanted a paladin, there's only one. Was Minerva a paladin? Or whatever the fuck her name was? I have her clothes. What the hell was her name? She was a paladin? I couldn't even remember at this point. Minthara. Minthara was a paladin, huh? But there's like, unless you go down the absolute shit, there's no way she wants to join you. Like, she's not just gonna jump at an opportunity to join you just because you ask. Like, we would have had to do some evil shit in order for her to even be remotely interested, I assume. There's a way. It's not great. Does it largely involve destroying the druid settlement? People jumped through crazy hoops to recruit her without being evil? Could you, like, maybe charm her or something like that to get her on your side?
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him.
I guess we missed some Karlach plot.
He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Okay.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Oh, if you knock her out. Oh, interesting. Well, that would have been information to have at some point. So the ideal group for that encounter down there then is, well, I guess I don't know if Shadowheart would have had much of anything to say about the goings-on. Recruiting used to cause Will and Gale to leave? Dang. I suppose it's... You probably didn't need Shadowheart down there, because I think we're going to have the dialogue with Aelin now, as opposed to down there. So that isn't as big of a miss as I thought. I did not remember Karlach mentioning Gortash. And I don't know if she did or not, to be totally honest. Maybe there was one conversation where that happened. I feel like that was a pretty small thing whenever it was brought up. So maybe like Will and Gale and Karlach would have been like your ideal maximal storytelling group to have down there. Where is Gale at? Gale, where are you at? There you are. An employer who sold her out. Yeah.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome change.
to gift this land a sliver of hope amongst so much despair.
I'm just going to click through all
She
these.
expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save.
I don't really think...
I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
I don't really actually care that much about what Gale has to say about a couple of these things. No offense to Gale. I just don't think they're that interesting, but I just want to clear these, I want to clear these
Ah,
up.
yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, my frustration is with some of this, though. The reason I haven't
on
been
your
clicking
mind?
on some of these is because I was waiting for them to be relevant. Because I feel like early on I was clicking on some of these dialogue options and then they would still be there. They were never, like, getting cleared away, so I kind of gave up on it for a while.
Myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically. What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you. I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. Cazador sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Okay. I think Will's dialogue is pretty cleaned up.
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can breathe free.
Oh no, that's a lie. This one.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Oh, wow.
The cult of the dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. When we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. Well met.
Yeah, for whatever reason, the options seem stickier than they did in the past. Like, they aren't coming back, so that's good.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something? Do you really need to ask?
Yeah, she's still mad about that.
I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind. The shadow fell. Night song. I can think of little else. Yes. I'm counting on it. I have little else to turn to. The sooner I speak to Nightsong, the sooner I'll know what the future holds for me. Assuming I have a future at all. I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse company just now.
Oh.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out some. Lead the way then. You wanted something?
That's right. Everybody has level ups. Oh, shit.
The talking.
No one stopped me yet.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful. No rest for the wicked, huh?
I guess I'll say some of these. I don't know. I was nervous about saying this one, but...
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. Thanks, soldier. Your support means I've got one less thing to worry about. That means a lot to me. You really are the best of the best. Of the best. What's on your mind?
The other dialogue options you have?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now. Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
She's not in my party.
Hey, soldier. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard. Soldier? No room in your party. What should I do? Let's hop.
Level up. Will's already level 10. We gotta get Gale to level up.
How can I help? Oh, would that I could. Back in the...
A long way to go still.
Let me get a level 10 Shadowheart. Divine Intervention. Oh. Once used, this can never be used again? Really? Once. Huh. Interesting. And you get a cantrip. I'll take Bursting Sinew. Unstable back. While enraged, when you take damage or fail a saving throw, you trigger another wild magic effect that replaces the current one. Oh, hell yes. Holy shit, that's crazy. Huh. That is gnarly. What the fuck? Oh, damn. Grass Evocation Magic is Titan. You can add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any evocation spells. Okay. Okay. New cantrip. Ooh. Acid Splash, which ignores resistance. Yeah, I'll take me an Acid Splash. And then 2 spells to pick up. It's gotta be Cloud Kill. Evocation, Conjuration, Enchantment, Abjuration. Illusion, Evocation. What else do we pick up? I've been kind of tempted to splurge for something like Ice Knife as another level 1 option. I haven't seen many scrolls for it. Just having a different level 1 spell to target weaknesses would be good. Might seem weird to not learn 2 level 5 spells, but the interesting thing to keep in mind about Wizard is that when you learn spells for free on level up, all you're doing is saving money. So, and the range of money that you're saving on a level 1 spell versus a level 5 spell, if they're both evocation at the half cost, is really not that much. So, and if you are learning a conjuration spell, a level 1 conjuration spell is the same amount of money as a level 2 evocation spell that you can learn from a scroll. So, Gale can learn literally every single one of these spells from scrolls if you spend the money and the scrolls. So, the spells that you learn should take advantage of off reduced price from your school. Because there it is. It says learning evocation spells from scrolls only costs you 25 gold per spell level, not 50, so it's half off. So always prioritizing learning spells that are not of your school as a wizard when you're leveling up, those as the free ones that get down into your spell book. And then going for just being cheap. Yes, but I'm also trying to get range. I'm trying to get range at the same time. So something like Polymorph, which I think is actually, well, the other thing that I'm trying to do is take into the fact that, like, I have a cleric that has domain spells that they always have prepared for free. And I have a warlock that has a specific set of spells that they can utilize. It's a lot smaller than a wizard's spell list. So trying not to take away from the things that they can do or duplicate them, even if they might be good. Like Cone of Cold is like good. Cone of Cold is a good spell. It is evocation, so I can learn it from a scroll for cheaper. Yeah, exactly. Stuff I've never seen scrolls for. That's what I'm trying to keep in mind. So, and then also things that add value to Gale, which primarily are things I've been kind of avoiding doing a lot of concentration type abilities. You know, and learning Seeming might... I think I already talked about this. No, but Seeming was one of the ones that Shadowheart has. We don't need that. One of these enchantment spells could be good. Hold monster, dominate person. Hold monster could be good. Let's get hold monster. Let's get hold monster. That's probably a good choice. Was I right? Yes. Shadowheart does have Seeming always prepared. I was correct.
No time to rest.
All right, let's grab
Something's on
swap
my
Astarion
mind.
in for Gale really quick.
Well, hello. What can I do? I would, but you have...
So that you can level up.
One day I'll catch a break.
Lae'zel is level 10, but I haven't talked to her. I haven't exhausted her dialogue, so let's do that.
The curse is broken and the shadows are lifting. In time, these lands will heal.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki. Anything more? You're full up.
Oh no, she's level 10.
Dismiss someone first.
She's level 10.
I will see you soon.
good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That can't be. You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living host.
I'm afraid that I'll, like, literally scare him off if I tell him this.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear, sweet gods!
Want to save when? Now or later? I could save right now.
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Oh, okay.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
I mean, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. Which, honestly, Ryder, not actually that strong. Not actually that strong. Probably couldn't throw him very far.
Ah, quite the cozy setup you have here. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Okay. I don't remember.
Quite the
There's
cozy
a
setup you have here.
button. There it is, trade.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you
Oh,
so
shit.
much.
Is Gale still in my party? I think he's not, is he? I gotta teach that. I gotta teach him some spells. Where's Halson at? Halson? Is he around this way? I thought he was down there. He's not up here, is he? Oh, wait, there's Shahira. Hi, Shahira.
I would not linger in this land over long, but whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
Leave me alone!
Fair enough. I think Allison's not here. I guess he'll have to wait for his level up. Left him in the tower? Yeah, I guess I could leave camp and go get him really quick.
Thanks for watching out for me. You lot could have told me.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air. Like the curse itself knows its time is short. You are blessed with several companions as it is. Perhaps dismiss one, if you require.
Not fair. Camp is boring.
I'm with you.
Sorry, Carlac. It's just to get that sweet, sweet level up sound. And bring him back to camp with me. Which we're camping here now. I liked the other camp more. That's fine.
I swear, I can already feel it.
Okay.
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The Shadow's grip is broken. Soon, the land shall heal. Not as glad as I am. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit. Give it time. A reward shall come to you when you need it most.
Cool. I like that. That sounds nice. I like rewards. All right.
Someone there?
Oh, that's right. Rogue feats. I'm going to write your feats down. Because I don't remember what feats I've been giving everybody at this point, and I want to. So far, you have Dungeon Delver and Mobile. Good old Rogue's getting more feats than everybody else. What can I give you? Sharpshooter for the bonus damage. You might get an ability improvement, my friend. Because I could certainly see a world where you want a point of dex and a point of wisdom. Sharpshooter? Or ability improvement. I'll take sharpshooter. We can do an ability improvement later. Halcyon. 2 additional attack rolls after making an unarmed strike. 2? He's incredible. Oh, Dilophosaurus. Nice. Ooh. Elemental Myrmidons. Sweet. "90 hit points, invisibility, electrified flail, and raging vortex. Muck to metal, sludgy sling, and burrow." Ooh, burrow's funny. Scorching strike, Myrmidon's immolation, and cinderous swipe. Highmaul strike, healing vapors, and explosive icicle. Dude. Dude. Give me resistance. Sick.
At least things have stayed interesting.
All right.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's talk to these two.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Sure.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now, said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak, could only run. I found Last Light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what. It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be. Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me! Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerûn itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Okay.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Okay.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. In due time, Mother Selûne will tell me when the time is right. Painful truths should be handled with some decorum. Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Well, you have text things that I haven't clicked yet.
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead three are risen.
The dead too remain. You must face them. I will help. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Is like, I already asked this. It's weird that it's back.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
And there it is again. I just asked this. It's weird that it popped back up
I
like
am
that.
free from... You must face them.
Weird.
I will help. Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Okay.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
All right. We'll leave it at that for now. Call that good enough. I'm tempted to just go ahead and let a long rest rip here. And see if she has that conversation with Shadowheart. Anybody want to chat about it? Oh, there we go.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Okay.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
The spear. How do you have it? I threw it into the Shadowfell.
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty good. Cool. Where the hell do I put this now? Probably Lae'zel.
Looking ahead.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling.
All right.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Fair enough.
So, it's a quest to free Shadowheart's parents, is it? And here I was, worried I'd be the only one with a difficult family reunion waiting in the city.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
That's a reaction that Ryder elicits often.
Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm. Perhaps a final victory isn't such a wild dream after all. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. There's Volo. If he's as knowledgeable as he boasts to be, perhaps he can help.
No. No.
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less. Fine. What's on your mind?
Very well.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Oh, hold on. I can't click anything. Oh boy. What's happened? Oh, there we go. We're good.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
I would not linger in this land over long. But whatever your business, I will aid you if I can.
First in my heart.
I swear, I can already feel a change in...
No comment about Shadowheart. Okay.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
All right.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. Nah, we sleep. We sleep. We sleep, you sleep, you sleep. How do I... $44. What if I do that? 46 is pretty good. Nothing? Oh, Shadowheart wants to chat again.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay.
How can I help?
don't think... Oh, would you look who wants to chat now?
Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Oh boy, here we go.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Okay, by you?
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
No. I'd rather get a second opinion.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Nah. No.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
I'm good. Nah. Nah, we don't need to go down that route. That's gonna be a big old nah from me.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Looking forward to a bit of rest.
Alright, so here's the thing. We're gonna leave. And then we're gonna go back. And we're gonna camp again. Okay, I think we're good. Give me that. A couple of those. A few of those. Oh. Boy, choices. Shadowheart or Scratch?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What'd you bring me this time, buddy?
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
What a good boy. More of those. No less bones. More potions of healing. Good
Scratch's
boy.
tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Alright. Now I guess we can talk to Shadowheart.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I practically didn't fucking recognize you. Oh, I'm torn between my curiosity and the easy way out. Maybe she'll just tell me.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Fine. What's on your mind?
How did you change your hair? Okay, doesn't matter. Is it illusion magic? Her portrait didn't change.
Time to waste.
All right. What now?
Why not?
What's next, I wonder?
Well, we got to get you out of this dark justiciar shit then too. Got to find you a new set of armor to use.
Let's move. On my way.
And we're going to go ahead and do it. That explains. She just kind of had it for you. I mean, that's pretty much what happened for me. She just also had an exclamation mark that I clicked, where she at least brought it up to me. All right. Anybody want to chat today? Any chatters? Any chats?
Here we go.
All right. Let's go ahead and use some of these salamis. All right. I think we're caught up. Looks good to me. Sweet. Okay.
Witness on the road ahead. We can at least be proud that the shadow curse is no more.
So are they gone? It looks like they're gone.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
There it is. Should I click it now or should I save it for next time, Shayla? What do you want? You'd wait? All right. So it shall be. That's the end. I mean, we're at the end, right? That's the end of Act 2. Almost certainly, right? Like, I click that button and it says, you can't come back after you click this, so make sure you're ready. Awesome. There you go. Big finale today for the act. And honestly, it went pretty much as good as I could have hoped. I'm pleased that the crew I took down there was able to make it out of there alive with a couple of lucky crits, maybe you could argue. There was a couple of pretty excellent crits in my favor, but there was it was a pretty good back and forth, I would say. I feel like I actually rose to the challenge almost exactly how I needed to with the group that I had in order to survive. I think if he would have been able to eat a necromite, I probably would have been fucked. Like, that would have been devastating. Somebody would have gotten dropped, and I would have been on the back foot from that point for the rest of the fight. Because he already had, like, the room-wide damage that he was doing as well. So, like, even if I could have revived them at low HP, it would have been likely that they just go down again. And that could have really spiraled poorly. So, honestly, Will having both of his spells back from the little refresher and then the Dimension Door, really pleased that he had that spell, actually. Because I think him getting to Aelin in the timing that he did, even though she just fucking immediately got dominated by the Mind Flayer, it meant the Mind Flayer didn't fuck with me and my group at all, which I think worked in my favor, weirdly. And then she missed her Lunar Smite on Will, which was about as good as I could have hoped. So yeah, that fight kind of just went my way. And I feel like I really was able to send everybody to do a thing that they were good at doing. Probably Jaheira was the only one who didn't contribute a ton, but she tried. I had her run over and try to get there in time. It was just that she just was not quite as fast as a dimension door. But I think she was still helpful. So everybody did their part, and I'm pretty pleased. So, reminder, I'm on flight tomorrow, and I'll be back in a couple of days. My plan is to do a little stream on Thursday night when I return. Maybe just play something or chat, or I don't know yet, but we'll do something on Thursday, hopefully, when I get back. And then Friday will probably be some more Occult Crescent and Final Fantasy XIV, and then we'll start up, we'll head to Baldur's Gate. We'll head to Baldur's Gate on Saturday. So that is the plan. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching today. I hope that you enjoyed the conclusion of that little chunk of story. Lots of dialogue today, lots of interesting happenings, and I would say that I'm pretty excited to see how things fully conclude in the next chunk of the story. So have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it might be for you, and I'll see you guys later.